Welcome back to Does It Suck? I'm Matthew Yapp.
I hate all of you.
TT, this is the part where you say your name.
Oh yeah! I'm TT Shinkan and I hate all of you.
This past month, we created a poll for everyone to vote which movie we would see in February. And as it turns out, we had to see 50 Shades Darker. Now we're a little more broken inside.
I still hate all of you.
Oh, no.
When I learned that I had to go see 50 Shades Darker, I instantly got overly let down. But when I learned that I had to give my thoughts on the movie, my mood lifted. I've only seen part of the first film, mainly because I thought it would be funny to watch it with my few friends, and we quickly learned that it was a huge mistake.
Luckily, you didn't need to see any of the first one, because this film had absolutely no plot.
Whoa.
Seriously, unless you count Christian Grey making the audience incredibly uncomfortable with his borderline abusive relationship decisions, then nothing really happened. Like, seriously, he's an awful person. If he wasn't rich and pretty, then there's no way Anastasia would be even remotely interested in him. Just saying, Anastasia's a stupid name. What parent looks at their kid and is like, I'm gonna give you a 50-year-old woman's
Matt,
name?
It's just a bad fanfic turned into a horrible movie. Calm down.
I'm just mad that I paid for it.
To be fair, I only watched about 80% of the actual movie since I had my head down during all the inappropriate scenes, as they were honestly more uncomfortable than they were actually compelling. From what I saw though, the acting was just about as good as the plot.
So bad.
Yeah, none of the characters had chemistry, and it felt like I was watching a bad middle school play where all the actors seemed like they were just soggy pieces of cardboard smacking against each other. I do have to admit though, I was laughing during the entire movie. Not because it was a comedy, but because of how stupid it was.
I can agree with that. What was most uncomfortable is in the theater we were surrounded by middle-aged women who were actually enjoying themselves. Seriously, it was about 6 college students dying inside and then 100 moms seeing their dreams come true on the big screen. I guess this means not everyone hated it.
I mean, it does have a score of 9% on Rotten Tomatoes, so not too many people.
Okay, I'm gonna be positive for a second.
Is that possible for you, Matt?
I'm gonna try. Music was actually pretty solid, like nowhere close to redeeming for this garbage pile calling itself a film, but at the very least you had a couple of hits in there. So we got songs from Taylor Swift, Nicki Minaj, Zayn, Sia, and it seems like they were able to buy the rights to good music since clearly so little was spent on writers or anything else that could have helped. But you know.
Speaking of writing, I felt like the movie was written by a bunch of people who haven't actually heard other people talk to one another.
Honestly though, some of the lines were just so overtly sexual that they didn't come off as sensual at all. It was almost like the characters thought the whole thing was a big joke.
I'd say if you want to go see something that's easy to make fun of, then this movie is for you. But if you actually enjoy the 50 Shades series, then by all means, go and see it. I'm not gonna judge.
I'm gonna judge. We weren't the only ones who saw this, unfortunately, so we're gonna head on over to Twitter and see how people decide to spend their Valentine's weekend.